beautiful friends, it's Mimi here today, and today I'm going to share with you guys how to create a French fishtail braid on yourself. You guys know how much I love fishtail braids, so anytime I show you a recreation of fishtail braid, I get super excited. This one, I'm not gonna lie, is a bit more complicated, so it takes a lot of practice and just, you know, trying it out. I think with any hairstyle, the more you try it out, the better you get. It took me a while to get this one. It's easier, of course, to do it on somebody else, but today I'm gonna share with you how to do it on yourself. I find that as you can see, there's a mirror behind me. I find that it's easier to be looking to the mirror as you're doing on the back of your head. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna turn around and you'll see all the steps that I'm gonna be doing in the back of my head. I've simplified it, so I promise you're gonna get it. Let's get started. I'm gonna start off by gathering a medium-sized section of hair at the crown of my head and then splitting it into equal sections and starting to create a regular fishtail braid. And I do that by just taking my index finger and taking a small section from the right, bringing it over to the left, then taking my index finger of my left hand and a small section from the left and bringing it over to the right. And then I do the same step twice. So again, taking an index finger from the left and bringing it over to the right. And this I will call my small fishtail because I'm going to be working with small fishtail braid and big fishtail braid. And this really helps me with creating the French fishtail braid. I'll explain it in a moment. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my index finger or just two fingers, whatever works, and take a small section from the right and sort of the outside, bring it over, and right away add it to the left section. So the section from the right goes to the left. Then with my left hand, I'm gonna do the opposite thing. So take a small section from the left, bring it over to the right section and just add it to the right section of hair. So that was my big fishtail braid. Now I'm gonna do the step that I did initially. So again, start with my right, take a small section from right, add it to the left, take a small section from left, add it to the right. So that's me doing the step with my small fishtail braid. And then I'm gonna switch over again to the big fishtail braid. So I continuously do the exact same steps, moving from small fishtail braid to big fishtail braid. And the reason it really helps me to remember if it's small or big fishtail braid, because it sort of helps me remember the order. Otherwise I can get confused and continue doing the same thing twice with the small fishtail braid or the large fishtail braid. So it really does help as you're braiding down to repeat small, big by adding sections from right to the left section and from left to the right. And now I'm gonna continue doing the same thing over and over again, all the way down to my neck. And as I'm gonna be doing this, my hands do get tired all the time. Trust me, this is quite an exercise for the arms. So I take breaks by leaning over either to my left side, right side, or just shaking my hands. It does take a lot of practice to master this one. Now, once I get over to my neck, I split the hair in two sections and finish it off with a regular fishtail braid. And at this point, my mic stopped working, so I'm just gonna tell you what I was saying there. So basically, at some point, it becomes really hard for me to braid the hair down the back of my head. So I just bring it over to my left side, and I sort of braid it back and to the side. So making sure that I don't braid it too in the front, otherwise the braid turns out a little bit crooked. So I sort of, as I continue doing the fishtail braid down, I sort of pull it back and to the side. And then I'm gonna braid it all the way down. Next, I'm gonna go into the braid and start pulling on the sections very carefully to make this braid a little more loose and effortless. And I'm gonna do it from one side and then do it from the other side of the braid. So literally, I'm just grabbing small sections of the braid and carefully pulling on them. And I continue doing this until I'm happy with the results. And then I'm gonna grab my hair elastic and just secure this braid at the bottom. Now this is what the braid looks like if you like to wear it nice, neat, and tight. So you can stop at this point, but I'm gonna go into the braid and mess it up a little bit and relax it because I like a more relaxed and effortless look. And that is all I have for you guys today. Like I said, this hairstyle took me a while to master, so give yourself some time and just practice, practice, practice. I promise you're gonna get it in the end. And the reason I love a French fishtail braid is because it's such a classic hairstyle. It's good for any occasion and it's super timeless. And when you guys recreate this French fishtail braid, make sure to post it on Instagram with hashtag Luxy Hair. And I always feature our favorites on our Luxy Hair Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up. It will totally make my day. I love you guys and I'll see you soon. Bye.